මොකද්ද බං ඒ උනේ මහා හෙන ගහන වැඩක් නේ උනේ බලපංකො මේ NVIDIA එන්කෝඩර් එකේ මොකද්ද ඩිලේ එකක් කියා කියපංකො එකපාරට NVIDIA එන්කෝඩර් එකේ ඩිලේ එකක් ආවා බං එකපාරට ඩිලේ එකක් ඇවිල්ලා OBS එකෙන් ලයිව් එක ක්‍රෑෂ් වුණා සම්හ ගම්හන අම්පරාම් Hi. Hari. DNS Slithering house එක. හරි නේද black back mood නෑ young ones. වැඩි දැක්කුන්නේ අපි house එකට ගෙනත් දැම්මා. house එකේ common room එකට දැන් මේ පහුවදා උදේ. Slithering common room බලන්න. පහුවදා උදේ house එකට ගෙනත් දැම්මා. දැන් ඉතින් මේ යනවා house එකෙන් එළියට දැන්.
I suppose some introductions are in order. Revelio.
Didn't end up as dragon like that old man from the ministry.
Did you see
I got restart that. No, but
the sorting ceremony last night?
Can't imagine stuff.
Well, I suppose. No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin. Thank you. Not everyone has a ministry escort to school. He was a friend of Professor Figgs who merely joined us for the ride. Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fella. Glad you and Fig are all right. It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless. Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape? It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest. Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later. What book were you reading? A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks. Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones? Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
මේ මුන්ගේ common room එකේ තියෙන්නේ බං වතුර යට. හරිද? දැන් මේ තියෙන්නේ වතුර එතකොට. හරිද? මේ common room එකේ තියෙන වතුර යට අර මාළුවේ පිටිය දැක්කද? RP 25 පස්සේද? ඔව්.
I think I heard one.
25 pass කියන්නේ. Pass.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
දෙකට බේත් කරන්න පටන් අරන් තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් එතකොට පොඩ්ඩක් අමාරුයි.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Aha, you're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
අවුරුදු 10යිද? PUBG පාරක් ගහමු.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window.
But not
It
there at
is
the
fun
same
to play
time.
along though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Then kochara complete. Okay, the kochara complete.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what
Revelio?
details the field guide can provide?
Light එක දාලා එන්නන්නේ බන්නියා කරුවල ඉසිරාට කළු කුමාරයා වගේ බං. ඔව් කළු කුමාරයා.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Sons of Forest ගැව්වේ නැද්ද? Sons of Forest ගහන්න කතා කරා කට්ටියක් ඉන්නවා මම ඩවුන්ලෝඩ් කරන්න කම්මැලි ගහන්නේ.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. Central Hall එක. රැයට මෙලිසිම් නැද්ද? අද රැයට මෙලිසිම් නෑ බා. ඕ අර දැන් න්‍යාය නීති මතක් කරනවා කියහම බුදු අපේ. අපි තව පැයක් විතර ගහලා ලයිව් එකෙන් කරමු බොයිස්. Giant Python. පොඩි නම ලයිට් එක දාලා එන්න.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
ලයිට් එක දැම්මම පස්සේ පොඩ්ඩක් අවුල් වෙනවනේ අර මාවත් ෆේඩ් වෙනව නේද ඒ පාර වෙන්නේ නැහැ මොකද අලවුයි දැන් හරිනේ මේක ලින්ක් කරොත් හරියද නැහැ නේ
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Nothing better than a few pints of fun.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might... I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil. Professor Fig, your ears must have been burned. Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the base.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
දැන් මොබයිල් එකෙන් පින් කරන්න දෙනවනේ. අම්මෝ ඉස්සර ෆෝන් එකෙන් පින් කරන්න දුන්නේ නැහැ.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach him. For now,
and subscribers only more than by the YouTube chat. උට ගෑණි ගහන්න පන්නනවා නේද? අන්න බලපන් හෝල්මනක් වුණත් දැක්කද?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Revelio.
To remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
හරි බං එල. පොතක් ඇදලා ගන්න දී.
Akio.
That is not bad.
Hello, Chatum.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
මතකයිනේ. අඩෝ මතකයි බං මතක නැති වෙනවද කොහෙද? අඩෝ 2K23 දාගත්තා boys. WWE 2K23 දාගත්තා. ඒ වුණාට ඒක අර නිකන් මියුසික් ඕෆ් කරලා ගහලා වැඩක් නැහැ බං. ඒක ලයිව් මාද ඒක නිකන් දාලා මැද්දේ තුනක් ගගා ඉන්නම් කියලා හිටියේ. ඒ වුණාට මම නිකන් මැච් එකක් ගහලා බැලුවා නිකන් මියුසික් කනම් මම ඔක්කොම ඕෆ් කරලා නිකන් අනේ මන්ද වැඩක් නැහැ බං.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio, think of this like splendid! Excellent control there. Very good. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Natsai Ranil. Ammo score එක පේන රිදිය බලපන්.
What's this?
ස්පෑම් කරන්න voice chat එක රනිල් ස්පෑම් කරලා ගන්න voice cheer up කරලා ගන්න රනිල්
Splendid!
Here we go! Phew. Nicely done. Be sharp. There we go.
Accio. A perfect score. Remarkable.
Samana score tied.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Hi.
Accio.
Hi.
That's it.
Here we go. Phew.
Fuck.
Not to worry.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
අපි මේක 50කට දාගත්තොත් පුතා මේක 8 draw කරගත්තා. යාරිද?
Accio.
අනේ අයියෝ.
Keep trying.
ඉවරයි. 50යි ගම ගාව දෙකම බලපන්.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
ඔන්නක තමයි හાર્ඩ් දාන එකේ මම දැන් තියෙන අවුල. කෞශල්‍ය හායි හොදන්නේ. ඕක තමයි මම හිතන්නේ හાર્ඩ් දාන එකේ තියෙන කේස් එක බා.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Hi, banana. DeadEYE, eh?
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Uganda?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it. The mist was so thick, I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student,
Hello.
aren't
You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
අඩෝ ඌ දෙන ආතල්ල එක. මාරු ඩයල් එක ඌ. ග්‍රිෆින්ඩෝ හවුස් ගෝස්ට් නේද පීව්ස් කියන්නේ. මට මතක විදියට. Defense against the dark arts class. මල්ලේ අදීනේ. Athapadiya ඉන්න බෑ.
Is that all you've got? Yeah. Well, man!
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Levioso. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy. Levioso! Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. I know. Levioso! Protego! Stupid Protego! Levioso!
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something.
Something.
Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good
practice. Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again,
Levioso
perhaps
කියන්නේ
this
එක
wasn't
තැන
your
levitate
first
කරන්න
duel.
පුළුවන් ස්පෙල් එකක්. Wingardium Leviosa කියන්නේ levitate කරලා move කරන්න පුළුවන් ස්පෙල් එකක්.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Till next time. Sorry.
Revelio.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an ad.
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
She'd never seen anything like it. She's a model, so of course that will count.
Crossroads round 1. Our dueling club scene. Gum. Better.
I don't find pushing
අඩු කොහමද ඒක නිකන් නුවර එළිය විතර වගේ ලස්සනයි වගේ නුවර එළිය වගේ නිකන් එතනින් බලනවා රෝල් වෙද්දි මුගේ සාය පේන රෝල් වෙද්දි සාය අඩ බලන්න මේ ඩීටේල් බලපන් කාපට් එක පිළිලා
Again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges, be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this!
උගේ වතුර බං ටොයිලට් එක ඇතුලේ ඉඳලා තියෙන්නේ. Haunted toilets. ටොයිලට් එක අස්සෙන් ජෝකර් එක්ක ආවා. අම්මර සිරි අන්න ක්විඩිච් පිච් එක අර තියෙන ක්විඩිච් පිච් එක තියෙනවා මෙන්න මේක පල්ලෙහා තමයි බං ඔය පෙන්නන පොඩි ගඟ වගේ කෑල්ල පල්ලෙහා තමයි ස්ලිදරින් කොමන් රූම් එක තියෙන්නේ යට.
Glad you can make it. Lucan's just over
Levioso.
Revelio.
Dueling club.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like.
Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin! We'll make you regret signing up.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Find the one!
Is that all you've got? Levioso. Accio.
You're better than that.
Pity more people can't.
Redeem මොනවද දෙන්නේ? Description එකේ තියෙනවා. Redeem ටික ඔක්කොම තියෙනවා.
Nice work! Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Hi hi. Hi මතකද ගෝස් මතකයි යමෝ මතකයි බල ඔක්කොම මතකයි. ඒම මතකයි යනවා මට.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
මේර මයින් කාපු එක කියන්නේ මූ තැන කාපු අනිත් එක.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. Then we'll see how well you do.
Sathapadi. ලොල්වා. කාපුන් දෙන්නම් පම්පෝරි ගන්න.
Accio. Revelio.
FPS drop එකක් ගියා දැක්කා. FPS ලා ඉස්සෙල්ලා මෙතනින් යද්දි කිසිම FPS drop එකක් තිබුණේ නැහැ. දැන් මෙතන FPS drop. දැන් ආයේ FPS drop නැහැ දැක්කා. මොකක්ද අවුලක් තියනවා මේ වගුලේ. මේක හැම එකම කියනවා. අපේ ෆ්ලෑෂ් එකෙත් FPS drop යනවා. සමහර තැන්වල FPS drop කරනවා සමහර තැන්වල හොඳට තියෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ආයෙ FPS drop වෙච්ච තැන්වල ආයෙ පාරක් යනකොට ඒකට ෂෝක් එකකට තියෙනවා. කිසිම FPS බෑ. නේ වන්දන. යා මේක හසලකයා ගහන්න try කරා උට හරි ගියේම නෑ මේක. ලා 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 ලා.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hackett and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect... You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Superior to the elu. Ondekin gane superior to the elu. Superior. Superior tamai.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Remove the bank Haraka. I remove the remove them. Balati me eka me unpin killa dibbe. Me unpin kill the vichinda mang me agara badi comment every remove elati. Koddain.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavoury local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right-hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Yes, they දැන් දී ගංජ ගහලා ඔය ටික වෙලාවක් ඇස් දෙක රතු වෙලා ගණන් ගන්නපා. හරි. ගාමු. අසයින්මන්ට් එක ගැන කිව්වේ. ලෝ උනාය කොයික දැම්මම පස්සේ.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have a...
I'll start on the... This is the right area. Wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
Flying pages එකතු කරන්න තියෙන්නේ boys. ලුම්බාලගේ pages ටික.
The flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio. Brilliant.
You're right.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way
Marvelous.
around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
Level 4.
Levioso.
මේ ශාන්නයි කෑල්ලක් සෙට් වුණා කියනවා කොහොමද thank you ඈ මට thank you මම මොකද කරේ
Reparo. Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
මම මොකද කරේ යකෝ මූ බලා හරි උඹට කෑල්ලක් සෙට් වෙච්ච එක ඇත්ත ඒ වුණාට මම මොකද කරේ කියන්නේ මම උඹට කෑල්ලක් සෙට් කරේ නෑ එයා නැති තරම් නෑ
Oops! Did Peeves make you jump? Poor little baby!
Ranil Premadas, what the fuck? Make it Hermione Padinne.
Revelio.
Ayyo, deyane.
The most I've ever been able to
Blunts and etc. Hi, what's up?
Hello, looking for me?
Hello, Totamai.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
එච්චර කල් ලයිව් බලන සිග්මා මේල් සීන් එක නීතියේ ලයිව් නැති දවස් ටිකේ ඒ සීන් එක ඇරලා ගියා ඒ නිසාම කෙල්ල සෙට් අඩු දැන් එතකොට කෙල්ලෙක් සෙට් වුණා කියලා බං සිග්මා මේල් මේ සීන් එක නැති කරගන්න එපා දන්නා ලෝකී අඩෝ යෝ මොකද වෙන්නේ මං දැනුයි දැක්කේ බං අඩෝ දැන්නේ මහත්තයෝ දැක්කේ දැන් ඒක ලස්සන කෙල්ලෙක් දැක්ක කාලයක් මතකයි ලස්සන කෙල්ලෙක් දැක්ක කාලයක් මතක නැද්ද බ්‍රෝ What?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was
Motherland
perfect.
scene එක කොහොමද වැඩේ යනවද? Motherland scene එක continue කරන්න. Motherland scene
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Yes, you do.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you see them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something started there. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Hippogriffs.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
අපි මේ quest එකෙන් පස්සේ live ගෙන් කරමු boys. එන් කළා මෙතන ඉඳලා පස්සේ දවසක්.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. You shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every
මම
visit.
ලැප්ටොප් එක නෑ බං කමෙන්ට්
I
කියවන්න
can
මම
tell
දැන්
you that
ලැප්ටොප්
you
එකෙන්
are
කොහොමද මේ
certain to
පැත්ත
find
දීලා කරලා
everything you
ගන්න
need in Hogsmeade.
මේ මම ෆෝන් එක කරන්නේ
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
The new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have experience. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
කොහාටද යන්න ඕන කොහාට ඔලිවෙන්ඩර් ගාවට යන්න ඕනේ බොට් එකක් ගන්න ඔලිවෙන්ඩර්
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
හරියන්නේ ඔක්කො හරියන්නේ
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for
a new wand. Yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Slithering the dark.
No,
Slithering
not
the
you.
dark.
Yes.
ලස්සන රෙත්තක්.
Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
මේක අවුල තියෙන්නේ බං මේක අපිමයි කස්ටමයිස් කරලා අඩෝ ෆොක්ස් හායි කොහොමද OATP quality superior පේනවා
How intriguing.
මේක තමයි මම කලින් යූස් කරේ ස්පයිරල් එක
Curious indeed.
නිකන් එන වෝල්ඩමෝට් ස්ටයිල් එකනේ
How intriguing.
නෑ මේ තියෙන්නේ වෝල්ඩමෝට් ස්ටයිල් එකට එක Dragon Heartstring, Unicorn Hair, Phoenix Feather. Harry Potter के wand के थी Phoenix Feather का.
Curious indeed.
मैं कौन था इधर? बोलने वाले. बोलने वाले.
How intriguing.
අම්මෝ මට යන්න අපායක් හදන්න වෙනවා මට hina ගිය හේතුව හරියටම කියපම් බලන්න කවුද අම්මේ අම්මෝ යකෝ රෝවන් කියලා වුඩ් ටයිප් එකක් තියෙනවා.
Curious indeed.
11 and 3/4, 12 inches.
How intriguing.
වල් මත වෙන්නේ ඔයාගේ හිත ගැතයි. හරි මට අයි කියපන් මට hina ගියේ හරි එක වැඩ එක්ක හරි ඉන්නවනම් කියපන්. මට hina ගිය හේතුව කියපන් බලන්න. ඕනනම් ලයිව් පස්සේ දැරලා බලපන්. මට hina ගියේ ඇයි?
Curious indeed. What do you think?
ඔයි මටත් දීපන් ගේම් එක. හරිදී උඹ එනම් මෙහෙ වරින් නැත්තම් මම මොරටුවට එන්න.
Extraordinary.
එක්ක මම මොරටුවට එන්න.
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
ආයිබෝවන් ඩච් කොහමද?
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
අම්මේ යන්න අපායවල් හදන්න වෙනෝයි. යන්න අපායවල් හදන්න.
Revelio.
පොල්ලේ බලේ කිව්වනවා ඒකෙන් වියංග පොල්ලේ බලේ වියංගාර්ථයක් ගන්න දෙයක් නැහැ මේ ගේම් එකේ ඒක මට හිනා ගියේ අර කෝට්ට හදද්දි කෝට්ට හදද්දි තමයි අම්මෝ යකෝ කෝට්ට හදද්දි මං ඒක අද තමයි යකෝ දැක්කේ මේක මම මෙච්චර කල් ඒක දැක්කේ නෑ මොකන්ද මේ මන්ට කොහාටද යන්න තියෙන්නේ කියලාත් මතක නෑ යකෝ මැජික් නීට් බලන් ඉන්න කොල්ලෝ හොඳමදි ඔව් බං හරියන්නේ නෑ බං ඕ යකෝ දැන් එකපාරක් මේක ඉවර කරා ග්‍රිෆින්ඩෝ හවුස් එකෙන් මට එතකොට ඕක නෝට් දුන්නේ නෑ දැන් තමයි තේරුනේ හතරට මේ ෆ්‍රෝසන් මේක කොහොමද ගන්නෙ මං ගෙනත් දෙන්නද ඔබ එනවද
Well, hello there.
ඒ බිලා ගෙවල් පැත්තට ආවනම් හරි ෆ්‍රෝසන් මටත් එහෙම ඒ පැත්තට සේන්දු වුණා නම් හරි
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Need. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what's it? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Samli nae komlo pamsenna. මොඩ ෆ්‍රෝසන් කොහෙද යකෝ තොපිටනේ මොලේ නැත්තේ මොඩ ඇත්ත ඒක හිතා ගන්න මාළුකුල වැල්ලු බලන්න ඊ වත්තන්නේ ෆ්‍රෝසන් හොඳයි තා දෙකින් අනිත් එකෙක්වත් යන්න ඔයilla ඒක කියනකම් එකටත් බැරි වුණා ඒක කියන්න ටොම්ස් ඇන්ඩ් ස්ක්‍රෝල්ස් එකට යන්නත් ඕනේ මගුල එපා වෙන්නේ ඔන්න ඕක තමයි බං ටොම්ස් ඇන්ඩ් ස්ක්‍රෝල්ස් කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ මේක නේද ඉස්සරහා වංගුවේ බයි මම යනවා MTA අයිලගිරි චට්ට
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. Of course it is dead.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I too see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Revelio.
For 2K23 on the Frozen WWE. ඒක මගේ හાર્ට් එක යනවා. ආයෙලගිරි. මේ එඹගා තියනවා නම් මොනවද අප්ඩේට් දාලා යපන්. මොන හරි ගේම් ටිකක් තියෙනවා නම් සෙටප් ටිකක් දාලා මේක ස්ටීම් එකෙන්ද ගත්තේ නෑ බං මේ ක්‍රැක් එකක් කොහෙද බං ආයේ තියෙන්නේ අර මොකක්ද මම JP පින් මොකක්ද එක්ක වෙද්දි මේක නෑ
Tales of Beetle the
වැලෝ එවන්නද ඩොටා එවන්න අය ඉතින් ඇහුවේ කුණුහාරව ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඉතින් මේ ඇයි බං එහෙම අහන්නේ
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
ඩයින් අයියා බඩු ගන්න කලින් කොලයක් දැක්ක ඒ කරා බඩු ගන්න ඉස්සලා කොලේ ගන්න කියන බඩුව ගැන
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the side, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
It may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Hello, outside.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favourite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Awenua.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
What out? Hi. Elite. Oh, betul pak.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Udah මේ වගේ මංගාදින එක සෙල්ලක් දැනේ.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I left it!
ඕකත් තියාගනින්. මේකත් තියාගනින්. ඕකත් තියාගනින්. මේකත් තියාගනින්. මෙන්න මේකත් තියාගනින්. කවුරුත් ඇද්ද? මේකත් තියාගනින්.
He's faltering!
Looking long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Kudu amme.
Defend!
මේ මගේ FPS drop වෙන්නේ ඇයි? FPS drop වෙන්නේ ඇයි? ආම්බර මේකත් තියාගනින්. Go. සැප කැප ඇයි මම මගේ FPS drop වෙන්න ගත්ත එක පාට එන ගන්නවා.
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you.
Singer Mega.
Again.
Singer Mega. මොනවද හදලව?
Repairer.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Repairer.
ආය මොනවද කැඩිච්ච ඒවා තියෙන්නේ කැඩිච්ච ඒවා හදනවා දැන් නිකන් කවුරුත් ගැහුවේ නෑ වගේ ඔය හොඳ වෙලාවට දැක්කේ
We were just talking about you.
ලයින් තේ එකක් බොනවා ලයින් සින්දුවක් දානවා
Revelio.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Size?
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Amma, kappa.
Hogwarts.
අවුරු පැඩ්ඩාම අපිට මොකද බං?
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
මට බියර් බොන්න දෙන්න.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
මේක කැතයි හරි. මේක දාගමු.
Be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your...
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle. I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on.
character
And I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Sankranti ස්ත්‍රියක් කියලා කියන්නේ. මොන මකුලක්ද මම මේ කරන්න කියනවට දැන්. යකෝ කරන්න ඕනේ කියන්නේ දැන් මැප් එකක් ඕපන් කරලා හරිනේ ඉතින් ආදල් නේද? Fast travel to your common room. කොහෙද බන් තියෙන්නේ ඒක? මෙතනද? නෑ, ආව ඉතින් common. Slytherin common room එකේ තියෙන්නේ පුතා. එයාගේ ලිංග වර්ණ ප්‍රදේශ XXY ද කියන්නේ. ඔව් ඒ වගේක් තමයි. Righto, a quest at complete voice level 5. එහෙනම් අපි live again කරමු. live again කරමු දෙයියනේ කියලා. එහෙනම් අපි තවත් දවසක් can't see me. I've discovered something in the locker. We found a green box. අස්සේ ඇවිල්ලා හම්බෙන්න boss. එහෙනම් live again කරනවා. ආපහු පාරක් happy birthday දිලා කියන ගමන් අපි live again කරමු. ආයිමත් දවසක Hogwarts Legacy හරි එහෙම නැත්නම් මොකක් හරි වෙන ගේම් එකක් කරේ. live එකක් අරගෙන මුළුවන් තරම් ඉක්මනට එන්න. එන එතකන් හැමෝම පරිස්සමෙන් ඉන්න, හොඳින් ඉන්න. thank you. like කරපු, share කරපු, comment කරපු. live එක පටන් ගත්තේ නැත්නම් දැන් ඉවරන ගායනපු හැමෝටම මාඩවුරු මෙතනම අපේ මේ ඉන්න මම හිතන්නේ SalliSalli Slytherin වෙන්න ඕන. අප්පාඩේ මිනිහක් පිටිපස්සේ chest එකක් තියා. level 3 lock එකක් තියෙන එක තමයි අරින්න මේ. මම හිතන්නේ මේ ඉන්නේ SalliSalli Slytherin. ඔය ගාලා නෑනේ. නමක් ගහලා නෑ උකට. ඒ වෙන්න ඕනේ, යා වෙන්න ඕනේ අනිවා. Righto, එහෙනම් ගිල්ලෙන්නම්. GG. Yeah.